you're able to get these live stream chats popping up. Hopefully they're turned on. I use a different way of setting it up. I just wanted to come back to see if the people that were in the last live stream I just had just umpteen seconds ago will be able to come in here and actually offer something within the chat. Since, like I said, they limit, that shows the limitations that they place upon my channel. If I say, oh, it's made for kids and there's not going to be any explicits, oh, you still can't have anybody chatting your live chat. Oh, now we're going to make it so matter of fact, if you look at this video and you look at the last video, if you look at the bell is X'd out. So basically that's saying that you don't get notifications because we feel that this content might be sketchy, you know. And with that being said, none of my content is sketchy. The people that provide, this service on this platform are sketchy. They're low vibrating individuals. What's going on, Rated Shy family? You just see how they do my channel. Like I said, you could have alphabet agents that come from Russia that say they know all so much about hip hop, but they don't share no melanin of any the people that are actually the proponents within that lifestyle living, and they want to be able to, oh, I know this and I don't talk to this person, but oh, I got armed guards and things like that. No, that means you're softer than something that's between a female dog's legs. You're nothing that's regarded as anything. But if you got uh, a service that's provided by the three-letter agencies behind you with countless printed up revenue, then they could kind of build you up to be something when the world knows you're nothing but excrement. But hey, since it's more people popping in here and they done turned on a live stream chat, go ahead and say something. You see Ray Shy done came in here and he said his piece, but who else is out there? I mean, you may be driving cross country, over the road truck driver, you may be, have something lined up and you're listening in on one of your Bluetooth earbuds or something. You never know what the situation may be when someone's tuning into Too Cool to Count or tuning into anything when it comes to this particular discriminating platform. That's what I'm gonna start calling it. It's not YouTube, it's the discrimination platform. We try to get in where we fit in as best as possible. Yeah, they did have it. They did have it, unfornicatable. They did have it like that. They made it so, oh no, oh, you got to make it for the kids? Well, nobody can talk because it might get sketchy or something. No, my channel's been around since 2009. I know the inception of this platform came in 05. So I still came in relatively early when it came to, making a particular channel. So I've been around for a long time, done got hella views, done have views shaved and all kind of things because I'm not toting some narrative led by the alphabet agencies, because that's the ones that let the ones, if you're spreading something that's gonna get people caught up and get caught up in their system and have certain agencies funded and being able to keep perpetuating all the BS, then yes, they're gonna let you go. A lot of people might tell some of them people is great, oh, they're great and all this, but when they're really challenged and the real pressure is put on them about some real questions, they don't want to answer that. They may want to get mad, they may want to throw some comedy to redirect. Like I said, it's been a time that me and who as old school, we done called up some of these particular platforms that people regard as the chosen ones. And as much as they bark all hard and say what they say, they didn't have nothing negative to say because their bubble would be bust if they try to hit that type of angle with someone that's more brighter and sharper than them. You know, it wouldn't go like that. But, you know, matter of fact, let me try to, I'll try to, because I got the hotline actually on. I'm going to put the hotline in the where you can actually call it. Let me pull it back up and I'll set that up real quick. If it will let me. Oh, it's not trying to show that I got another live going. See, that's how they do me. Because, you know, not the platform, but the device I'm on right now, I can't actually, you know, send out messages within the chat. I have to actually do it from a different device. But when I try to get that particular device to pull up this actual live that's going now, it's not even showing that it's existing. So they already know that I'll throw the hotline up there and be like, let me try it again. Okay, there it goes. Let me see. Okay, wait for it to pop up. As soon as it pops up, I'll throw it up there. And if you want to call in, if you don't sat in on that particular live and you didn't hear anything, you can speak on it. Let me see. So the number is live right now. Let me see. I'm almost done putting it up. Okay, there it goes. Hotline is actually open. If you rock with Tuku the Khan, go ahead and dial up the number. I don't dodge calls. I take all intelligent calls of intelligence. And I'll say this too. You know, in the past, and I know people like, man, well, Rick, you catching me when I'm kind of intoxicated. If you too intoxicated, don't even call, because you know, think about it like this. If you're intoxicated and you're real too intoxicated, you're not going to have a rash, brash type of conversation that, you know, that's going to be of any sense or of any usage. So hopefully, you know, you're just a little bit tipsy. You ain't too tore off if you're actually, you know, calling in. Here we go.
To accept, press 1. To send.
What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Reed?
What's up?
Hey, man, I'm chilling, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Cool, man. It's good to hear from you.
Good to hear from you, too. What's on your mind?
Yeah. Can you talk about business?
Business far as what?
Or talk about anything, man. I don't know. I'm just here. I called in. I'm a caller. I'm here to talk a little bit. I'm here to talk for you. But you want to talk about business? You can talk about, like, what's good in the business world right now?
Well, think about it. It's inflation going on. What things do you think benefit in this time of inflation? What businesses do you think are flourishing because of inflation that's going on? Hyperinflation.
What is inflation? If you can tell me that real quick.
Did you say what is inflation?
Yeah.
You don't know what inflation is?
No.
Come on now. How old are you?
24.
So you got a car?
Do I have what?
Do you have a car?
Car? No.
Car, vehicle.
Yeah, I don't have a car.
You don't?
No.
Do you have anybody that has a car?
Yeah, definitely.
So you haven't been hearing anybody complain? And you're calling out of San Diego, so I know the gas prices are crazy in Cali right now.
Oh, right. That's what it is.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's big.
So that's what I'm talking about. That's inflation. So when the gas prices go up, everything else follows. So like you go to the grocery store, you go buy something, you go buy clothes, whatever needs to be shipped, that goes up. You know, even something simple as cutting grass or something, because you figure you got to get gas. If you're a little youngster, you want to go cut grass, it's gonna cost you so much to fill up your lawnmower to go, tackle those tasks, and then if you got a little crew, it's gonna, cost you more money to, hey, why don't you come with me to, do this lawn care, man? I need this much money because I got to fill, I got to escalate or something. It's gonna cost this much more to go across town, or I got this, pickup truck that's, burning more gas. So that's what I talk about inflation. What businesses profit from that? A lot of people would say gas stations, but think about it. It ain't really the gas station. That's the oil company that's profiting. The gas station, they only sell the stuff that's inside the gas station, like candies, pops, and stuff like that. So maybe if you're like a independent gas station where really it's not too many of those left, there's a lot of brands like Shell and BP and stuff like that. It's not too much mom and pop gas stations, but if you have something like that,
Yeah.
it might be beneficial, but it's
Yeah.
not too many of those type of places around.
Okay. What I believe is that gas prices are really high, and to help those gas prices, I don't know.
Why do you
You know
think
what I'm
they're
saying?
high though?
Why are they high? I don't know. It must be the government and like whatever they got going on.
Right, but to me, this is a way of ushering in change because a lot of times they say,
Okay.
well, they like right now they say, oh well, the war in Ukraine and with Russia and all this, they're doing that so across because think about it like this back in I think what 2001, early 2000s when it was George W. Bush II. He said we live in a global economy. It ain't just like the business of America, it's the business of the world. So if it's the business of the world,
Okay.
if it's something over there that's high, it's gonna be high over here. It ain't gonna be no, well, we got the best prices going over here. No, it affects the globe, Just like you think about it, a lot of stuff they say, oh, buy America. But if you really think about that, because let me go in a different direction. It's I won't name him, but it's a guy on YouTube, and he said, "I only buy American. I don't buy anything else other than American." And I'm like, okay, the stuff that says American, it says it may be designed here, but it's made in China. So how is that American? I don't understand that.
Oh yeah, I know, right? It should be American. That's what I think.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if it's designed in America, but it's built somewhere else, how is that America?
Oh, okay. So design in America, but built somewhere else. How is it American? It's not.
Right, but they want to get the people to buy into that type of mindset. Just like some Toyotas are built down in Mexico, but people they it's a Japanese car, or some Mercedes are built in Mexico. Well, this is a German car. No, it's built in Mexico. So how is that a German car? Why? Because they designed it, but who built it? That's what it comes down to. It's like, oh, we could pay these people in this country less money than if it was made in this country, but we can still claim it came from this country. No, that's a shell game, you know. What they call it, 3-card Molly. Like, okay, try to pick the card. Oh, that ain't the card because the game's fixed, But they don't want people to, see further than that, or want people pitted against each other. Just like when you hear, oh, we should build a wall and all this. Why should we build a wall? If we're a global economy, what does that wall even mean? Does that just mean to rile people up to get mad about something that is not going to change when it comes to business? Oh, they're coming over taking our jobs. No, you're sending jobs all over the world. So what are you even talking about this? Oh, these people are coming to take our jobs. That don't even make sense. Most Americans don't want to be in the fields picking certain fruits and vegetables and things like that. So what does it matter if they want to make their family more better and try to get something, better than they're finding in their own essential nation or whatever? I never understood that.
Yeah.
So do you have anything else to add?
Nah, man. What else I can say is like, how is your day? Like, what are you up to? Like, I don't know what else to say. I'm just chiming in, trying to talk to you. Like, you got anything for me? Like, can we stay on the phone and talk? You talk about your topic and I chime in or whatever. Like, I don't know. I've called before.
I mean, my day's pretty good. Like I said, if you was able to catch the previous live that I did, I just did a test
I
run
did.
to see,
Little
were
children or whatever.
yeah, were you able
Yeah.
to? You weren't able to chat, were you? You weren't able. It said it was no
No, I
option.
wasn't.
Okay.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, so that just shows how in this day and time that they implement censorship. That's a big thing now. Some like different social media platforms. You may follow different people on certain things. Some channels will get suspended, platforms will get suspended just for saying certain words, but other ones won't. So then it's like, okay, are you playing favoritism? Because I don't understand if this person can say this, but then the other person can say this, and why is it more scrutiny for one than the other? If this is an equal platform, I don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
With that being
Gas
said,
is crazy.
yeah. So
Gas is crazy.
so you're calling out of San Diego. How's it like? What have you seen that done increase probably since a year ago in price? Like when you go to a store or things. What has changed? What can you see has changed?
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. It's nothing, man. I just seen gas go up.
Are they doing now? Something I noticed with all this, certain things stopped and all that. Construction still goes on. Now, is it a lot of like
Yeah.
inner city construction going on, like narrowing roads and things like that?
Don't know. Haven't noticed.
You haven't noticed?
Mm-mm.
Because I know in my city, a lot of roads that used to be maybe, like say 4 lanes, 2 lanes on each side going different directions. Now they're making it down to like one lane going one way, the other lane going the other way. So 1 lane. So everybody has to, they're subject to slower traffic because, they're making the lanes, less wide. So that means, okay, yes, it's good to have a bike lane, but especially here in Minnesota, we get winter, so it's like it's kind of null and void to have something like that because you're not gonna ride a bike, year round in this state because it's gonna get cold and icy. Now, California, I can maybe understand because you got more permitting weather, but here
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense.
I hear you.
So have you been seeing a lot more bike lanes and things like that?
Bike lanes, nope.
You haven't seen
Sure
any?
haven't. Sure haven't. Like, I haven't noticed nothing. Like, I live my life, I do what I do, and I still don't notice nothing.
Okay, so what do you do?
Phew. What I do is, unfortunately, I'm out of work right now, so I'm not working, but I like to go date and find women.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're
You want to talk
24.
about that? You can talk about that. Yeah, I'm 24.
So where do you go find women at?
In the street. On the street, bars, clubs,
Okay.
grocery stores.
Huh.
Anywhere I can find them, I find them. I look for them. I get them, and I talk to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you don't drive?
I do not drive. At this moment, I do not drive.
So you do
Yeah, I do not drive.
Uber or anything like that?
If I have Uber, I can do Uber, and I try Uber.
Okay. So since you're out of work, do you got a place or you staying with your people or something?
I'm staying with my mother.
Okay. Now, do you got steady females that you talk to on a constant, or are you just, just winging it?
No, I ain't got nothing right now. I got Tinder and everything I need to get, and I got the streets.
Okay.
And that's all I do. That's what I got to do. But I got no woman right now.
Now, Do you think it's because you ain't got a job lined up, or you don't think that has nothing to do with it?
Because I have no job. No, I don't think it's because I have no job. I mean, like, I'm moneyless and I can't take women on dates or nothing. But I still try hard, and like if I get a job, I get a job, and if I have a job, I have a job. But other than that, it's like if I can get a woman right now, I can get a woman.
Okay, so
You
now
know?
with Tinder and all that, basically that's just straight hooking up. That ain't nothing else. Like, okay, I ain't really trying to get to know you or anything like that.
Oh, really?
Hold on a sec. What's going on, Tony Red? You said good AM. Yeah, it is the AM now. And the hotline is posted. Anybody can call. We can have multiple callers on this particular line. So, what's your name again?
Robert?
Robert. Okay. So you're 24. Okay. So, without getting too much in your business, I mean, if you got Tinder and all that, you gotta. Who pays you for your phone? Your mother, or you hustle, or what is it?
I got one of them Obama phones.
You got an Obama phone?
Yeah.
Okay, Tony Ray said Cooling just caught the game, NBA Finals. Yeah, didn't Golden State take it? I think they did. I done heard a lot of people saying congratulations about them taking it. Did you watch the game, Robert?
What game? What game, Reek?
The game, the NBA Finals.
Nope, they ain't catch it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I didn't catch it.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So I'm trying to think. So you just like having hookups? You don't want no main long-term relationship or nothing like that?
Yeah, that's the thing. I want hookups. I do hookups, but I do take dating, and I do take dating seriously as well.
So how do you view the dating climate? To you, like, how do you look at it? Like, is it beneficial? Not what?
The way I look at dating is I've taken women on dates. I've done my thing, and when I take women on dates, like, it's good, but I feel like sometimes the energy is not right when I ask a woman for a date. I feel like, oh, what if she flakes on me? And I'd be like, what the fuck? And like, I haven't had a flake. I had one flake. I was like, what the hell? And she like, I don't know, but sometimes I'd be like, oh no, I wonder what they're doing while I'm right here waiting for a date. But
Now,
guys hook up.
now, when it comes to dating, like, how's that different than when you use Tinder and things like that?
Yeah, I use Tinder and all that. I get dates straight off the computer or whatever. Take them on a date. I do my date stuff.
But I thought Tinder is more like y'all just hook up to
Hook up.
get it going on. Not no, okay, let's go to a movie or something like that.
Oh yeah. Nah, Tinder I do hook up. All the messages I get, I tell them that, and I haven't had love from there yet. As a hookup. I have a whole bunch too, and I'd be like, hey, I tell them I have to tell them. And yeah.
So do you usually go back to their place, or they come to yours, or how does that work?
Either I have to tell them go to their place, or I have to tell them come to this one.
Okay.
Or a hotel. Motel.
So who usually pays for her?
Nah, I pay for a motel. Okay. I haven't done that yet. I had chances, but I kind of fucked up with my words. I don't know.
Hey, to all the listeners out there, hey, you can actually call in. Look at the top of the chat. The hotline number is pinned to the top. You can go ahead and call in and add to the conversation whatever you may want to say on whatever topic. It doesn't have to be this particular topic. It could be anything. I'm just trying to see if we could gain traction of doing a live and having a call in, it's been successful. I wish, the way I did it the other way was, it's like it gets more reach because it's going out to more of my subscribers the other way, but nobody can respond. And to me, that's not cool. Okay, so far as because wait a minute, it's a whole bunch of different apps like that. What is it's Tinder? What Plenty of Fish? This is a whole bunch driven to hooking up with females, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's a whole bunch of it.
But you find Tinder the most beneficial one?
One I find most beneficial would be like all of them, but Tinder. I don't gotta look up Tinder.
Tony Red said tagged. You heard of that?
Me?
Yeah.
What is Tag? No, I have not heard of it.
Okay. Black Planet. Now, I remember Black Planet from back in the day. I didn't know they had a new
What
one
is
on.
Tag?
What is what?
Tag?
Yeah, he said it's one called Tagged, and then he just said Black Planet. But I remember Black Planet kind of when the internet was really first initially jumping off. Like that was back when MySpace was kind of popping. Okay, he said that was back in the day. Stay away from Tagged. Oh, okay. Yeah, I never heard of it. Matter of fact, back in the day, I never had a MySpace. A lot of people had that. I didn't have that. Oh, Tony Red said try ChristianMingle.com.
Oh.
And then he said he heard Facebook got a dating platform. Yeah, they
I
probably
found
do.
one from there.
Now, how's it on there?
Pretty good. I get good results.
Do you get a lot of family members in your business? Like, hey, why are you talking to this person or whatever,
Yeah, I get a lot of that shit. Yo, why are you doing all that? I'm like, shit.
Yeah, I guess that's, I hear a lot of people have problems with Facebook because, family members try to be in their business or think they know you after, they think they think you're still stuck in like when you were like maybe 14 or 12 or something instead of, the age you are right now, living your life the way you're living it.
Yeah.
But shoot, been on almost 30 minutes. I was just coming on to see, how this. Hold on a second. What is that? Oops. I accidentally dropped the call. Hold on a second. Let me put Choice in real quick.
What up? What it do? What it do?
What's going on, Choice?
I can't call it, brother. I can't call it.
Been some time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm still hanging and maintaining, though.
That's what's up. How's your newly founded business been?
Oh man, I'm gonna say slow motion, man, but I'm still having at it though. Twos and fews. Twos and fews, bro. You gotta stay down to come up, though.
Right. Yeah, Robert, you can call back in. Go ahead. I'd accidentally dropped a call. I was doing something else.
I gotta say though, one thing that I kind of figured out about it, man, is you know my business and all, right? It's in the beauty industry.
Right.
And I feel like a lot of females is intimidated by me. And like maybe they would rather support, like they don't want me in. You know what I'm talking about? Like I'm trying to take something from them or something instead of provide something to them.
Right. You know what it is? Because, you know, you're a heterosexual brother, so they probably find that intimidating. Like, you could be doing something else. Why are you in this lane? But if you was some type of snowflake, it probably wouldn't be no problem. But that ain't never gonna happen. So, you know.
And then, you know, I provide high quality products too, and I find a lot of times, I guess I ain't find the right clientele yet. I would say that.
Okay.
But you know, when it's us, instead of supporting us, people always wanna barter. Right. You know, like the price is the price. You understand what I'm saying? If you go to your local nail salon, you can't be like, okay, well, let me get my set for if the set.
Call from.
Hello?
Yeah.
Man, they ain't even let me add that call. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I understand.
You can just text me the line and I'll call back in.
It should have merged though, but you can't see it on there. I put the
No, because I'm on my TV.
Oh, damn. Wait a minute. Just hold on a second, Choice. Let me see if I can try to do it again. Hold on. Let's see.
Call from
Robert.
Okay, now it worked. I merged the call. Hopefully, Robert, you there?
Hey, I'm here, man.
Okay, Choice, you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yeah, because you know a lot of people are like, well, you know, we share the same melanin or whatever or ethnicity. You should give me a deal and all that. No, this is business. I'm conducting business. Treat me the same like you would treat the other that ain't gonna give you the deal. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, you don't walk into these Asian nail salons and be like, let me get a $35 set for $20.
Right.
That don't make no sense. You know, it's just it's a little funky. I'll just say that though. But you know, I'm gonna stay down and come up. I'm like I said, twos and fews. You know. And then there's something going on with the shipment and overseas and all that. I was going to expand to some more stuff, you know, more products, this, that, and the third. But I'm waiting because I don't want to, you know, it already take long enough, and I don't want to make a move and then my car goes sitting over there for longer than it's supposed to because ain't nothing moving, you know.
Right. Now, Tony Red just said, I don't know if he's referring, I think he's referring to you, Choice. He said, holler at Gloves Off podcast on YouTube. That brother is in the same industry. Y'all should chop it up.
Okay, I had seen it pop up on the screen. So, yeah, I wrote it down. I'm looking to that, you know.
Yeah, whatever can, you know, help your sojourn, you know. I mean, a lot of those type of people, I mean, you just gotta, you know, hey, I don't even want your business if it's gonna be like that, you know. You're not gonna bargain me down on my product, you know. It's just as quality as some other people that you go to. Don't come at me like that, you know. I ain't gonna
it's actually higher quality.
Yeah,
right?
That's what I'm saying.
And
Higher
people
quality.
don't know it.
Right.
And let me tell you an interesting situation though, because I ain't gonna take a whole lot of people's time. You know, I just want to say what's up to the family. You know what I'm saying? Blessings and you know whatnot to the fam. Hope everybody doing good.
Right.
So it was a local swap meet down here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it had just opened up. It was big. And so I go down there. I'm thinking it's just a regular swap meet, right? So I go in there and I'm like, all right, let me get a booth or a table or, you know, what. You got to fill out an application. I said, what? For a swap meet? Okay, this sounds kind of fishy, right? So I fill out the application. He say, well, I'm going to get forwarded to the owner and we'll get back with you within 2 to 4 weeks. 2 to 4 weeks go past, right?
Right.
I'm calling, trying to see what's going on. Ain't nobody called me. I'm calling. Well, the owner didn't get back to me. Okay, all right, I'll give a little more time. another 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I called back. I said, I'm calling about my application. Oh, well, you weren't approved.
Wait, hold on a second, Choice. Let me ask somebody else.
Call from.
Okay, keep going, Choice.
Okay,
Hey,
What's going on?
hey, man, Tone, man, is jumping on the line and they say you say, hey, call in. So
Right.
I didn't know if I could, get in on the line.
All right,
But,
I'll let you speak on it. Let Choice finish his thought on his what he's talking about.
Yes, sir.
Okay, welcome, Brother Tom. But so
What up, Troy?
cooling, man, cooling. Just trying to express my little situation real quick. So I said, I'm calling on about my application.
Right.
I say, well, I've been calling, leaving messages, yada yada yada. She said, okay, well, let me look into it. So she put me on hold, come back. She said, well, you haven't been approved. I said, lady, this is a flea market. Why would I not be approved? She said, well, that's the owners. That's not up to me. I said, well, tell me why I approve. So she says, well, the owner didn't think you was a good fit. I said, wow.
But let me ask you this, Choice. Did you talk to any of the other people that had booths set up and what the process they went through instead of this person that you had to go through, like, to see if it was any different than what they were saying?
Actually, no, I didn't, because at that point, Rick, I was just utterly pissed off, and I had to get out of there because I felt there was some of that. It was bias. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that.
It's folks in there selling coffee mugs, just like a regular flea market. But I'm coming in here with brand new products. You know what I'm saying? I got a business license and the whole nine. But one thing I thought was kind of funky about it, on the license, they asked for your Facebook. Now I put my business Facebook on there, but it's also tied to me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, and I'm looking around at the other people in there, and then there was another brother in there, right? And they call him Taco Man. Shout out to Taco Man if you listen. He opened up a restaurant in there, right? And I talked to him because we both local and whatnot. And he told me he had to get out of there because dude was whining about his line being so long. Trying to tell him how many customers he can have.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He was like, nah, it wasn't just you, bro. He was on some BS. I said, that's wild, bro. Anything to keep us down, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like a never-ending struggle. We getting pulled from all ends.
Don't give up, you heard?
Right. That's just gonna make you hit it harder. Like, okay, I can't go this direction. I'm gonna still get where I'm gonna go. You just open my eyes to some things I didn't know. Now I know. You know, it ain't gonna stop me. It's just gonna inspire me.
Fact. Indeed. So what's the topic of discussion for tonight, Reed?
Well, Robert was talking about that he's successful with them dating apps. You know, I guess that's, the younger generation do that instead of, back in the day, you used to kind of be able to holler at females on the street and wherever, whatnot.
Right. That whole scenario to change.
You still there, Robert?
Why is that?
Oh, man, because I believe females, man, are morphed into something that females were never supposed to be. They females out here ain't what females was 10 years ago. You know, it came from babies raising babies, you know. Half these females don't even know what a real woman is.
Right. A lot of them think a real woman is whoever they see being the most successful on social media. What's portrayed.
Right. Yep.
So they're trying to live up to basically unreal standards, and some dudes is doing that too. Yeah, I can't just say it's just females. There's some dudes that's living like that too. It's been dudes like that. People putting on his, oh look, this is my car when it's really a rental car. Oh, this is my place when it's your partner's place. Things like that. Like that's faking it. But that's not long lived. But people's they're basing their whole life like that, and that's crazy.
It really is, man. It's like attention is the new money.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Which don't add up to me, man. But at the same point, it's also it's an overabundance of suckers. Real talk. That's all I can say. It's an overabundance of suckers. I got to keep it PC for the channel, but everybody that know. You know what I'm talking about? What's understood ain't got to be said. You know what I'm saying?
Saturated.
Yes, saturated. If real men was to be water, we'd be a pond. But these suckers, they the ocean.
Right. That's a good way of looking at it.
The Great Lakes.
Nah, ocean, man. Ocean. Atlantic.
Just think of it like this. It's like Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto. People done become so desensitized to like death and killing. So it's like thinking in the terms of when it comes to, like you said, being a man or being a sucker. It's so many suckers. They're desensitized to that. Like I think all men are like that. Like, no, it's not. I'm a real genuine one. How? The suckers say the same thing. It's like they look at all men, all males as the same, and that's not the case. And then once you prove that you're not, well, I guess I think I better stick with the suckers, because I really just like that type where I could just talk and say whatever to them and be cool and good with it.
Right. Okay. City girls, but
I mean, it's just a whole different culture, man. It's a whole different culture. We just been led astray. And I believe it comes from lack of leadership. Because the OGs and the real ones, they always provide the example of what a man supposed to be or a real one supposed to be. Now, They say when you cut the head off, the body falls. So that's what happened. Don't nobody want to understand that, though. Like I was watching a podcast the other day when the sister really was trying to speak on it, and she said, okay, I understand strong, independent, and get the bag and chase the bag and all this. And she said, where do we think we is even going to go without a man? Mm-hmm. But you try to tell chicks like, what's who on the line that's talking about Tinder and all that?
Robert.
Robert, you try to tell a chick that, what type of response you going to get?
If I tell a chick what? On Tinder what?
You ask the chick that you trying to date. You say you thinking about seriously dating. How does she feel about having a man? And can she go anywhere without one?
Right. You probably get a
I
hard.
don't know how she feels about. I don't know how she feels about having a man. And
I don't think you understanding the question. You ain't hear how I explained it. Like that's why women nowadays are different than women 10 years ago, 20 years ago.
Right. A new dynamic.
Yeah. Where Ray Desai can explain it better than me, man. I ain't even seen me yet, but it's hard to explain. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know if Ray Desai's in there. Hopefully, if he's still in there, Shad, you can always hit the line. You got my personal number. Hit it and I'll put you in and you can speak on what needs to be spoken on.
But Rick, I know you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know. I done seen the change, Like I said, you right now, like, it used to be a time I could ride and you see a flock of females strolling, and one of them catch your eye, and you pull over and get a conversation going and things. Now it's AirPods in, and they in tunnel vision in their phone, like they ain't even seeing you.
Yeah. Oh man, I was sitting at the light the other day on a 4-way. What is it? A two-lane highway going both ways. 2 on each side going both ways. At the light.
Right.
This chick walked clean across the thing. She saw the green light, didn't look up one time.
Right.
I said, "What is wrong with you?"
Now you gotta.
And she had earphones in too, by the way. I'm the first car at the light. I'm just watching her. Like, so if it turned green, I'm not supposed to go. I'm supposed to just wait for you.
Right.
And this is where speed limit is 45.
Shoot. Yeah, I see that every day. This is mindless. And then get mad like it's your fault. Like, what are you doing? Like, no, you're not paying attention. Anytime you gonna step out into the street, you're supposed to look and turn your head. But it's like, let's put the common sense on everybody else. But if everybody else is acting like you might end up dead because they ain't paying attention either. Because I be seeing people driving down the freeway looking straight down at their phone. I'm like, man, we doing like 50, 60. What you doing?
Right. But yeah, I have to say one thing, man, to the fam, man, is just understand the world is changing. You gotta keep your head on the swivel. You gotta do your best to protect yourself, and don't take nobody for granted. Don't take no situation for granted. And just keep your eyes and your ears open at all times, because it's a dangerous environment, and a lot of people don't really understand how dangerous it is. Mm-hmm. It's to the point where I done fell back. I barely even go out the house anymore.
That's the same here.
I just had a birthday pass,
Belated
from the
birthday.
rest of the universe. Thank you. But everybody like, what you gonna do? You gonna throw up? I said, no, I ain't even throwing the annual barbecue. I'm gonna grill and do my thing, but it's only a select few invited. In my city, I think right now we done had anywhere between 6 to 15 people killed this year. Within the last month, 6 people.
Damn.
Like I say, if we was a rope, we getting pulled at both ends. If we was an octopus, they trying to take all our legs off.
You're right.
And a lot of people don't think it's that serious, man, but it really is, man. You look up some Milwaukee news, it's the first time Racine made the paper in a minute. I walked outside, I had yellow tape all around my house. Everybody calling me, trying to make sure I'm straight. I'm straight because I'll stay in the house, and better not nobody try to come in mine. Yeah, no. Fire that stuff. But, it's real drastic out here, man. It's real drastic.
Right.
If it ain't us, it's them, and if it ain't them, it's the police. It's all bad. Mm-hmm. It's like you can't win.
Right.
You gotta stay optimistic, positive.
That's true.
See, that's what the devil wants you to do. But I definitely feel you. It's like, man.
So what else? What other angles you want to add, Tony?
Oh, shit, man. I'm just fucking with y'all, man. What he was saying, yeah, it's just, man, it's like a spiritual warfare or something.
Yeah.
It's like demons out here. They just waiting in line for a slice of the devil's pie. Seem like. So, you just gotta keep your circle small, move right.
Facts.
Yeah, pretty much. No new friends at this point. do y'all ever feel not sorry, but you ever feel like, dang, this new generation, they missed out. They don't know what it is. Like, how y'all came up, the older generations, they don't
Yeah,
get the experience going outside and interacting and hopping out on a young lady you like, and all these different things. Everything is all internet now, I guess.
yeah, it is.
Not everything, but
A lot of things are. It's like I roll by like
it pretty much is. We don't want to accept it. People that know better don't want to accept it because we know it ain't what it's supposed to be. If technology take over everything, you have no humanness no more.
right.
And that's what's happening before our very eyes.
Right. So,
Like I said,
So
it used to
Go
be
ahead,
areas. It used to be areas I could ride, like apartment complexes that got bitches and barbecue grills, and when it's nice weather, people be all out there associating or kicking. You don't see none of that. It's like
cookout, little pool party thing going on. Just pull up, just pull up. But now it's like shit. Dang. It ain't like that no more. You know what I'm saying? I was say keep that circle small. I know the function y'all go to is probably, everybody there, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the people that's there, they know you from back in the day. They can go in your fridge, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And don't ask. But other than that, it's like, it's quiet. But go ahead, I was just listening though, man.
Yeah, it's just like I said, added on to what females being in tunnel vision and all that. Just like, I don't know. I don't even know how to. It's like they don't know how to hold a conversation. It's like you could do it all on the internet, talking all the shit you want to talk, but when it comes into real life, it's like you lost some words or something, or someone's trying to say something to you. It's like you speaking Chinese to them. Like, wait, you bombarded me with information I don't even know about or something.
So okay, let me chime in real quick, man. I want to speak on my ancientness real quick. Remember KK Reed?
Yeah.
KK Diamond.
KK
right?
Diamond.
Yeah, them episodes was lit. But I'm gonna say this, man. When it come to me and who I am, and when I say it's a abundance of suckers, I still have not ever subscribed to a OnlyFans.
All right.
Me neither.
Let me say this.
On that.
Now, Robert, have you subscribed to OnlyFans before?
Yeah. Yeah, I subscribe. Not judging, but
wow. Okay.
Hey, I appreciate you being honest, man.
Yeah.
I'm old school with it though. That's what I said. I'm ancient because I grew up living by a code. You feel me?
Esoteric. Okay.
And it's something from the movies, man. I just say that, man. The game ain't what it was. Never will be again.
Matter of fact, I have to tell y'all about something. I'm gonna say it. I'm on another social media platform, and I was, how you scroll through and you be reading different comments. This female kind of got upset because someone came to her and was like, do you make content? And she was like, what do you mean do I make content? Because, she looks good and all that, but she don't do no OnlyFans. She just on there just talking to the people. So she's like, I took that as off-putting. But this is the generation now because it's so many of them OnlyFans and, do you got OnlyFans? Also, I'll pay for it and all that. She took that as offensive because she's like, I don't be putting up no naked pictures nowhere for you to buy and stuff like that. I'm just, associating.
You just asked an honest question.
Yeah.
Well, I can understand how she got offended though, cause she obviously ain't with it.
Yeah.
Which is rare. Which is rare. I'm talking in a sea full of suckers. Is females that's 8 when they done up. 8 when they done up. I'm on the wing, bought some booties and got some tucks and some cups and all this, that, and the third. And they rolling like they selling dope. No BS. No BS. Because the game didn't change. You understand what I'm talking about?
Right.
Women don't even appreciate men no more. It's so many women that like women, it don't even make no sense.
That too.
Right. Yeah, it does look grim. So what's the solution?
Hey man, hey, everybody that got any sense got to raise their kids right, man. That's all I can say. Start teaching them, like you said.
Yeah, don't leave the education up to the indoctrination centers that you gotta send them to. Don't leave it to them.
No, sir. No. You gotta instill it to them young. You know, we can't wait for ones to get half grown and all that. No. And I tell women that I know, if you ain't got a man, find you a real man. Put them in their life so they can see what it's supposed to be. Because watching this TV and the media and everything, they gonna think that a lot of this foolery is what's happening.
Right.
You know, like cats out here wearing jeans is almost as tight as the females.
That,
the females
right.
ain't wearing tight jeans no more. They wearing yoga pants and leggings. That's the new thing. They ain't even wearing jeans no more.
Right.
So everything changing, man. But the young generation accept it. You see what I'm saying? That it's just supposed to be natural for you to be in public with your boxers hanging out. No, bro. We came from minks and gators and suits, man. That's it.
Come on, man. Come on.
But see, it was that time period where they were, well, Pac was doing, like, that was that man. Not everybody was rocking their pants like that all the time. You know, and even if you put the standard of him to what they're doing now, it's totally different.
I don't even know where they came from. But see, that's because you have Europeans in control of everything.
Right.
You know, we can't have none that's our own.
Right.
And then we so busy want to be, you know, internet and social and everything. So y'all take all the regular men pants away and say, these some $600 pants, this gonna, you know, make you be cool. Cats like, I bet they don't fit the same, you know. And man, I got clothes that just sit there because they don't fit right. They don't fit right. You can't put what you need to put in them. You can't put what you need to put in the pockets. You can't, you know, you can't move how you want to move.
Right. And see, that's what people get. Oh, these cost this much. These. So what? It doesn't matter how much it costs. This is what you kicking from your heart. If you can't formulate a conversation, you ain't gonna have nothing. That goes to the person that you could consider the most suckerest motherfucker. They can have all the money in the world. If they ain't got the right words to formulate, the shit is not happening. Whatever it may be. And that's what they're trying to make it seem like. Like, even when, like I said, it comes to YouTube, they try to, okay, everybody that's really saying something, we want to temper them down. And all the ones that basically go off this script, we're going to pump them up because they're going off our script instead of, you know, kicking that shit from your heart, you know, and really respecting the people.
Raising my hand.
Go ahead.
Reed, all right. How do you know if you got shadow banned or not?
What do you mean?
On YouTube.
Shit, you can tell by how many subscribers you got. You
can't tell by views. Okay, let me explain what I'm talking about. So, a while ago, you know, because I've been in and out, because, you know, I've been busy doing all this, that, third, right?
Right.
I did a video about Young Dolph.
Okay.
Right? I got up to 998. And then I looked, and it was at 15.
Yeah, that ain't...
Has that ever happened to you?
Hell yeah, that doesn't happen. Where they cut the views, because you having a reach.
That ain't never happened to me.
You sparking.
I'm like, I'm finna break $1,000. I'm finna break $1,000, and then I look, and it was like 15. I was like, I was nah, ain't no way. I know I saw what I saw.
Right.
I saw it climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing, and right before that 1,000, one day I checked, it was 998, and now it's at 15. Ain't moved since.
Mm-hmm. It's like they bury you.
They don't want you to get to that stack.
Right.
I have no idea. I was just like, this don't make sense.
Oh, it makes all the sense in the world. I done seen all kinds of with my channel being like it was, and it's other people's like that you know. I ain't gonna mention their names. They did numbers like me too. They channels is not doing nothing. It's not that they're saying something crazy. No, it's this new algorithm program, whatever they done implemented. People talking on certain type of topics and things like that, they're not letting them flourish because you can't control a person like that. Think about it. Someone, because like I said, I got screenshots. I don't even know what video it was, but I put them up where this agent was talking to me like, hey, we can make your channel be touched by everybody, but you got to go off of this script and do things that we want you to do. I'm like, I don't work for nobody. I don't do nothing like that.
Well, I'd be the same way. I ain't monetized at all. I just get a game. You feel me? But I couldn't believe it. I thought I was tripping. Like, but I wasn't. I asked everybody. I was like, and I asked a certain person that's, close to me. I was like, didn't you see that motherfucker at like 900 something yesterday? When we was watching, I checked that shit. She was like, yeah. I was like, don't it say 15? She was like, yeah. I was like, how the fuck that happen? I was like, I don't know. I have no idea. But I just wanted to chime in on that and ask you about it. And they did it to you too. It makes sense to me. I think that's what they call shadow ban, though.
Right.
I think.
Think about it like this, I got a...
And I'm not even big, though, Reed. That's what
See how big you could be.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it's I interview people. I done interview Pinky. You don't see Pinky on other platforms. Yep. That's on this platform. Get millions of views.
Well,
it's the same
like
Pinky.
1 million subs.
I'm like, if people are searching content for Pinky, that shit should be numbers just like anything else. And the content that I was talking about is hitting harder than any of the other shit, she was appearing on. So, come on. Essentially, I got an exclusive with content when we were, speaking.
That's good.
And they probably think like, well, how does he get these people? I get them how I get them. It doesn't matter how I get them. I get them. They figure, only people that's, following a narrative should get certain people. I get everybody. Like I said, I even got the lady who wrote The Matrix, but I ain't never put that out. If I was to put that out, I'd probably get a hell of views off of that. But some of the things she's saying in there, it can't really be aired because, them people will, take offense to some of it. But she's talking real as hell. A real conversation.
Man, I was waiting for that.
I might have to let y'all listen to that, like, personally, exclusively, like, put it up private. Because I'm telling you, if you hear what she's saying, like, man, I didn't know this, I didn't know that. I was getting blown away when I was talking to her, like, ooh.
Well, probably everybody on this call know that we are living in the Matrix. It wasn't just the movies,
Right.
Social media, the internet, that is the Matrix. When you can be somebody that you totally are not in real life, that's the Matrix.
Right, and what's the new one they're implementing? The metaverse.
Oh, yeah. That
be a whole nother...
Matter of fact, what is the ultimate one? I seen it in Black Mirror, and it had what's that dude's name? He won an Oscar. But anyways, in the Black Mirror series, it was like they were playing video games as different people, and then they was in there fucking around in there. I'm like, man, look at this weird ass shit. I bet they're gonna be having people doing that kind of stuff, man.
Yeah, and you get digital real estate too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some type. Mm-hmm. It, like, hey, you could have a house next to Snoop Dogg or something.
Right.
Digital real estate.
And the thing about it like this, the recent one I done seen in modern Call of Duty Modern Warfare, where essentially you could play as Snoop in the game.
Right.
What?
Yes.
In Call of Duty?
Yes. You be dressed just like
wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it looks just like him.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Well, my Xbox One took a dump, and I said I ain't buying no another Xbox, and I don't really support PlayStation like that. Besides they stocks, so I've been at a standstill. Now when the PlayStation 5 dropped down a little bit to where it's affordable, I might go waste money on it, but I ain't really got time to play games anyway. You know.
Right there, I should have known that's where we were going with inflation. Maybe that was the first telltale sign of it. Because that PlayStation shit went crazy. I'm like, man, why these consoles cost so crazy? To me, PlayStation ain't better than Xbox to me, but the hype got everybody, oh no, it's much better. You could actually have your face on here and all this. Nah, man, fuck that. I ain't paying all them crazy prices.
I don't want to say it, but some people have said it, man, and I don't want to believe them. We could be in the last days, especially if you pay attention to what's going on in the world, man. It's nuts. It's nuts.
Right.
You know?
And I have to add this too. This is our state is number one for this. We got that new Taco Bell that they built where essentially you don't use cash. You only can use like credit shit. And I seen someone make
You cannot use cash at all?
You can't use cash at all.
Wow.
You can't even go in there. It's like, when you go to a bank and they drop down, the tube for whatever.
Yes.
It's like that.
Wow.
But someone made a post and they said, why does this place look like a bank? And then I got me to thinking, like, you know what? It is a bank. And people was like, well, how you mean? It's a metadata bank. It gets all your information, because you think about it, you using all that digital credit shit there, they're getting all your information like that. See, money, you use money, they can't track you off of the money. That's why they're trying to eradicate money. So they'll be okay.
Yes, they are.
How you got this money?
Yes, they are.
Where'd it come from?
Because a cashless society will eliminate any type of rebels or any type of underground or any type of anything.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, the only option you got is Bitcoin and cryptocurrency.
Right.
But they're going to figure out a way to regulate that. Biden just put taxes on that. He just put taxes on anybody that make more money than $400 on their cash app. Which I accept as a payment, but, whatever.
Right.
So I drain my whole cash out. Fuck out of here. Man, please.
Yeah, and that's, fucking with people's revenue. Like, wait a minute, now I'm getting hit for this? Now I got to look at other ways, but it's like, what other ways? If they're putting a tax on all of them, it ain't just like this one or all them other little cash payment systems. They hitting them all.
All right, so I got a question, Reed. Before I speak, you know what I'm saying? I done learned that. Can I speak about certain situations and Second Amendment rights or not?
You go ahead and speak about what you need to speak about. I ain't saying
okay.
Do it.
Okay. I understand everything that's been going on, but my opinion is I don't want AR-15s outlawed. I don't believe this shit.
Right.
That's just me, right?
Right.
My opinion.
Right.
I'm a black male, and I believe black people need to be able to defend themselves at any means necessary. And if Fizzy hit the fan, if you ain't got nothing, you out of luck. Right. Now, if you got an AR-15 in your home, you got a better chance of defending yourself against whatever, right? It ain't fully auto. It ain't, it ain't military grade. But I understand that people done went through losses and people did crazy stuff. But I don't believe in banning them all. Right. I believe in raising the age limit because I don't understand how you can buy a rifle at 18, but not a handgun, because most crimes are committed with handguns. That's true. So handguns is okay to be 21, but rifles should be 21 too, because now everybody, we had all of these shootings over and over and over, especially this year. Mm-hmm. But banning them takes something away from every black person in America, I believe. That's all I'm saying. That's my stance on it. Okay. I think 21 will change a lot of stuff. Having like a 3-day hold, which we have in Wisconsin. Now tell me this, Tony. Let me stop you real quick, Chosen. What's your what's the time limit in your area of trying to obtain a gun?
In New York?
Yeah.
It takes a while. It takes a long time. I don't really have the exact numbers, but I'll find out for you.
I heard someone say out in New York it takes 18 months.
Down south.
I heard someone said out in New York it takes 18 months. I don't know if that's true. If it's 18 months, that's a long time.
True. Yeah. I'd say go down south or something. You want something with some nice air holes, some automatic. Down south, we're going to play around with that. Okay. It'd be better. It's ugly up top. Mm. It's Babylon. It's a cesspool. It's ugly.
But the thing is, all the criminals still have guns, though. That's the whole thing, though. It ain't like, it's these law-abiding citizens, they're the ones. Because that situation that happened in Texas. Like, I think I even said about, dude had some weapons that cost some money, but the dude's poor.
Right.
Come on, man. Not just anybody can be getting that kind of stuff.
Where did that money come from, Reed?
Right.
That's what I was sitting up talking about the other night. Where did that money come from? They said he worked at Wendy's. You would have to save up 5 years to have that type of money.
Right.
Part-time at Wendy's.
The kind of artillery, all the bullets and all that. Come on, man.
He had vests, this, that, and the third. That money came from somewhere, and he was on the dark web, and he was on Reddit. Come on, man. Mm-hmm. And we gotta think about it. And he had damn near 200-page manifesto. Mm. Come on, man. You do some stupid shit like that. You like 18. You ain't even got the intelligence to write 200-page manifesto.
Right.
You ain't even live that long. That's an essay. That's an essay. Well, maybe he did. He was working part-time.
let me see. Is Robert, you still out here?
You're not buying that lone wolf. I'm not at all. It don't make sense. It don't make sense at all.
Did Robert drop off the call?
I'm right here.
Okay. What you think about that situation? I want to hear what Robert thinks.
Robert.
What was the situation?
In Texas.
Taxing what?
The Texas shooter that went into the school.
Tax the children?
Texas shooter.
Oh, Texas shooter? There was a shooter?
Yeah.
Mexican kid. Kid.
Oh.
Mexican kid.
Mexican kid shooter?
You ain't hear about it.
No.
Come on, man.
I might have to let you go for that one.
Tragedy.
Oh man! Don't tell me we got another Will in the room, Rick.
That's what
Rick?
it may be like.
I hope not. I'm just joking, man. I'm just joking. That's between me and Rick. Remember the Will in the room, right?
Yeah.
All good. All good, Rob. All good.
Hey, but hey, Rick, I give him this. He's 24. He's 24. You understand? Like, so I give him that. He ain't our age like the Will in the room. That was ridiculous. Y'all want to hear a laugh? I don't know what episode that was, but y'all should listen to that. Boy,
that was.
What's that? What episode?
That was, what was it called? Gosh, I know it got a peanut butter cover on it. I'm gonna find that real quick.
You got so many, you probably can't even find it, but it was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So for those on the channel, I've been rocking with Reek since I found Reek. You know what I'm saying? Real recognize real. So it's way old probably, but it was hilarious. So you know, infiltration at the least.
Was it called Cocky? No, it wasn't called Cocky. What was it called? I'm about to find out.
You know, hilarious that Martin reunion coming up in July.
Okay.
You go throwback some nostalgia.
Okay, so I got a topic. What's everybody's opinion on the whole Will Smith slapping Chris Rock situation?
Man, I think that was fake.
Staged
as shit.
Staged. Actors.
Right, they're actors acting.
They copied a scene from another movie that came out years ago, and it was down to a T. It was too similar not to be scripted.
Okay. Hey, I'm just throwing things out here, man. This is live. This is how we do.
Like how Kobe would mirror Jordan's move. It was like that. So, same thing.
I didn't really understand it.
I wouldn't give it no energy, but I think it's symbolic of what's going on. I mean, I hate how Jada did Will, the whole concept of it. But, I'm disappointed in Jada about that. Hey, that's them. That's them.
Man, I said it's a seed. It's an ocean full of suckers, though.
Right.
Just because you got an ocean full of money don't make you a sucker. Don't make you not a sucker, though.
Right.
Come on, man. It is what it is.
No lies, fam.
I couldn't see the Fresh Prince doing nothing like that, but hey, maybe you won the Fresh Prince. You just acted. You just acted.
Right. They all get scripts. They play their parts. But Choice, I found it. It's called Cocky.
Hey,
it's
you the man.
It's with the infamous Lisa Smith. It was actually her live, but then I took over after she got hot. Yeah. It's called Cocky.
Oh, Lisa got hot, huh? Lisa Smith. How's she doing? That's your girl. That's your home girl. How's she doing?
Yeah,
you said she got hot.
Matter of fact, not too long ago.
Why she got hot? What you mean?
Because, dude, okay, let me see. Well,
hold on, let me raise my hand real quick. Shout out to Lisa Smith. Hey, nothing but hopes and blessings to you. I'm glad you're doing good to hear that. I'm done.
Let me see if I can get to that part where we'll have a trip down memory lane where they're getting mad.
Back down memory lane.
Piece of peace.
Going on.
Released from Kentucky. Okay.
I know.
Let's see.
Williams. Again, because it's not my.
That. I'm getting to it. Come on.
When the church is hustlers. want to do. The people who are,
It's coming up.
there's a lot of people that to true again.
Come on, damn.
I gotta say, man, this is how cold the boy Reek is, man. He got like 1 million videos. He can go find that video just like that.
If he's still
Just
in
off me asking about it.
and
Come on, man.
Williams is, but I feel like Christians
Shout out to Reek, man.
their faith is gossip. Help in the Middle East.
That's shout out to Reek.
Trouble. Christian, and they can't tell you shit.
Brother, get it. Oh, here it go. Here it go.
Who's a Christian. Just how I feel about it. Who's on the line?
Yeah.
Hello, my
Good Brothers Promotion. Reek, what's going on, Reek? How you doing? Just to revisit what we talked about the other night, man. We had a good session, man. What's going on, Reek?
Reek is in the comments. He's about to take over in like 10 minutes. It's just me right now.
I'm feeling you, so I don't laugh.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How are
Is this
you
a
doing?
secretary? Is this a secretary, or who is this?
This is Lisa Smith.
Okay, very nice to meet you. Okay. Well, tell Reek, I said, what's up? Is this a hotline, or what is this? Should I call back when he comes on, or how does that go?
Well, I took over the channel for just a little bit, and he's going to jump on. I just wanted to...
Well, you don't take over nothing, but let me tell you something. Last night, he had a good subject matter.
Okay, first of all, you don't know me. I asked to be on this, first of all.
All due respect.
What you just said was not respectful. You said you didn't take over nothing. Apparently I did, because I'm on here, and I'll show you how I just took over. How about that?
Man,
That's the shit I be trying to tell y'all about. Like, y'all be talking to people all fucking crazy, and you don't even fucking know me.
Yeah, she went off. So, yeah. Yeah, she went off. But then, later on in that, because that was about 3 hours. Later on, we got to the bottom that dude was a fake motherfucker, and we caught him in his fucking lies. So, yeah, but she hung up on him on that particular call because that was, her running the show and things.
All I'm saying is he tried to save face harder than anybody I ever heard try to save face. And I was just like, bro, come on, man. Come on, stop. Just stop. This ain't the channel for that.
Yeah,
But I was fucking with Reek before that, though. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, even before that. So
I'm not just no random motherfuckers called. I might be random, but I'm not though. Anyway. I really be coming trying to contribute some shit to the shit, man. For the people, for our folks, man. Hard.
yeah, shoot, you and Cadillac J just took over the channel before too. At a time, I think I remember that one. I had to search that one out, but y'all took over and had a conversation going good. I mean, I trust people like that. If I can trust what you saying, and I can feel you kicking it from your heart, I ain't got no problem with it. That be them people that I'm this type of personality. I can't let people do that. I can't give people their props to, direct them to go to their channels if they got a channel. I ain't like that. I want everybody to flourish if they're doing something,
Facts, Reek.
But if you on that fake bullshit, I'm gonna call that out too, Especially if you throw a sneak diss towards me, I'm gonna say something.
So what happened? That gentleman, what he did? He said something crazy and Lisa ran him off. I thought you talking about her response to the whole Jada and Will thing.
No, that ain't had nothing to do with that.
No.
No, that was like a live or something. And he was just crazy with it, like off the wall, like it didn't even make sense. He started out one way and then he just started coming at Lisa Smith like Lisa Smith was like a random. Like, no, bro, you ain't from the channel then, obviously. Like, we not having that. Like, we not having that.
Right. That's like look at it like this, Tony. You got a channel, and you don't even know if that could be someone's wife or girl or whatever, and you let her, run your channel because you trust her. But then this motherfucker come talking to her like, she's a nothing. So then it's like, hey, dude, what the fuck is you doing? I trust her to run my channel. Why you coming at her like that?
Right. The dialogue was just crazy, though. Right. The dialogue was just crazy, though. If Lisa wouldn't have cut him off, he would have hung up. That's just what would have happened.
But you know what it reminds me of, and I know y'all understand this when I say it. Remember in Pay the Fool when them dudes, he's like, man, these dudes been looking for you. He's like, what dudes? He's like, oh, what's up, Ace Butter? And he's talking like he know him, but he don't know him. I'm like, no, there's something wrong with these motherfuckers. They the people. Because ain't nobody from the street talking all like they know you when they don't know you. That's how he come off like that. Like, oh, yeah, I understand everything you're saying, Rick. No, you don't, because you don't know me.
Right. Well, Rick, go ahead. Rick, bust down the well in the room comment, though. That's what killed me. That's what set me off, though.
Yeah, I mean, you the one that got him on that one, because he just kept saying that. I'm just... when he kept saying that, I was just waiting for him. I'm like, man, this dude's making all kind of showing that he's a fake ass agent. I'm just gonna let him talk himself into this circle. And he just kept, and a whale and all this. If a whale doesn't make a splash and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, dude, why are you using all these fucking... Man,
he was talking about a whale makes a splash in a swimming pool, but not. It was just far-fetched as hell, man. I was like, bro. Come on, bro. You can't fake game, my nigga. Like, game is not on you.
I caught him up on his age. He tried to say I was born in this age, but then something else I referenced, then it's like it didn't match. I'm like, no, man, you lying. I mean, don't be up here lying. You don't have to lie to kick it. But if you lying something, you hiding something. And I don't want you on this channel.
Definitely like your local whale type shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna speak no names, but hey, he's seeing genuine too. But you know what I mean. But you can talk a good game, man. But if your game ain't good, it ain't good. You can't never talk good game if your game ain't good. Period. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like it ain't gonna last. You can only lie for so long.
Right.
Type shit. Right. You can only lie for so long. I only mess with real. That's it.
Right.
I'm an old head. I'm an OG. I'm still standing right here on this earth, 41 years old. Been through it, got to it, been through it, got to it again. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. And that's what I was raised to be. That's what I grew up on. These young cats, they don't know nothing about that.
Right.
They don't know nothing about that. I'll say this. We lost in the sauce because we lost leadership because they whacked all of our leadership every time.
Right.
Every time.
And the ones that are still standing, what can you really say about them? You know what I'm saying? It makes me question them. Like, okay, they're still here, but why? When these other ones was just as prominent as them.
I mean, who is still standing though, Rick?
Think about it.
Al Fixton?
Yeah. They try to tout him. Oh, he's the no. I'm not an alien. Take me to your leader. I'm not an alien. Well, Jesse Jackson. No. I don't follow none of that stuff. I'm not an alien. Shoot, take me to your leader. No. That's the first.
Okay. Let me throw something out there, man. Like I'm a firm believer in this, and I might be wrong, but this is my opinion, and I'm gonna stick to it, right? Okay. Only a man can raise a man to be a man. That's it. That's all.
That's true.
That's it. That's all.
Right.
So anybody on the face of the earth that disagree with me, okay, fine. You got to be miraculous, though. You got to be miraculous, though, and you have to have people to show them and this, that, and third. But in this day and age, it ain't happening. So the men of the upcoming generations and everything else they don't even know what men are. You understand what I'm saying? Like I done been through it and got to it, so I know what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
But a youngin or this, that, and the third or whatever, they have no idea what a real man is, especially if you don't have a real man in your life. I was just speaking about that earlier. I be speaking to all type of women on Facebook and yada, yada, yada. Like, find a real man in your life to embrace your child if he's a boy, if you ain't got a man, because if not, that's where all this is coming from. Right. I could never imagine myself coming home to my mama taking Instagram pics in a thong or OnlyFans or, come on, man, what would that make you feel like? What would you think? Anyway, I digress. I digress.
Man. Okay, with Tony kicking knowledge, with Choice kicking knowledge, what do you got to add to this, Robert? Because you're on the line, but what do you got to add to this conversation? Because you can listen offline.
Well,
so what do you got to add to it? I want to hear what you got to add to this conversation.
Robert, you ever had a cougar? Took something stupid for you?
Make a man of you.
I'm just asking. Hey, no harm, no foul. I'm just asking, for real talk.
Yeah, I had a cougar.
How much of a cougar was she compared to you?
I don't know. I just know she was like 39, 36, and I'm young.
Okay, that's cougar. That qualifies.
So how did it?
Was it the difference? Was it the difference between her and the younger ones that you mess with most?
I've had like pretty good aged women, but like that older one is like the same as you asked me.
Say it again. I hear you.
I said I've had like pretty good aged women, but that older one was like the same as you asked me, because I haven't had much, but I've had much, you know.
And now it's just like a one-time thing or something, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
It wasn't like
I lost the number.
It wasn't like a relationship. Okay, yeah, okay, never mind. Nah, I was just okay. I digress.
Oh. 93 minutes in. Hey, I appreciate Choice and Tony and Robert, y'all coming in. I think I'm
Thanks for having me, Reek.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you, Reek, man. I just seen you going live for I don't know how long in the first time without old school.
Right.
What up, old school?
Right.
What up, shout out to old school too, man.
Right.
Hope you're doing good, man.
Yeah,
blessings to you.
He's doing a lot good, man. He be liking to go on more than me now. He's like, hey, cuz, you want to go on? Talk to the people.
Yeah, I just heard that junk where he said the damn pigs ran up on him, followed him to his workstation or something.
Oh, yeah. On that last
line. I dropped you.
Yeah.
Make old school mad. He lucky old school ain't got a hold of him.
Right.
Hey, old school know how to move though, man. Old school know how to move though, for real. Like,
right.
Cats these days don't know how to move. You know what I mean? And it's serious out here, man.
That's
Hey, man, hey, be vigilant, man. Be safe. That's all I gotta say, man. Understand the environment that we in. That's it. That's all.
Come on. Stay vigilant, stay aware, and defiant to the bullshit.
For real.
And I'm done, man. Love to the family.
Don't be easily triggered.
All right.
That's what's up. Thanks for joining in. Hey, join in for another unabrupt live stream from Rick of Too Cool to Con. This is what you get. Hopefully the people catching the replay get to hear everything that, you know, they was missing and they need to use in their life and everything. And with that being said, we out.
What?